We say a lot of times it's good to see your face in the place.
Yes,
It's good to see God's face in the building.
well, yes, sir.
It's good to see it because we know when we see it, everything is going to be all right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why Isaiah penned and said, Lord, here am I.
Yes, sir.
Send me,
Uh-huh.
I'll go.
All right.
Send me, Lord, I'll go.
Yes, sir.
I'll go and I'll tell a dying world that the wages of sin is death.
Yes, sir.
But the
Yeah.
gift of God is eternal life.
Yes, sir.
I go and tell a dying world that you
Yes,
gotta
sir.
get
Yes,
your
sir.
house in
Oh,
order.
yes. Oh, yes.
For God is coming back, and He's coming back for His church without a spot or a wrinkle.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
got to be willing to go into the dope house,
Yes, sir.
go
Yes, sir.
into the dope areas.
Yes.
That's right.
Let them know that God is still healing.
Yes, sir.
God is still delivering.
Yes, sir. Yes,
God is
sir.
still standing with His arms wide open.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We got to
sir.
learn to let them know that God is still on His throne.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That we can do nothing without Him.
Yeah.
But do all things through Christ, all things are possible.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Gotta
sir.
let them know that He's Lily of the Valley.
Yes, sir.
Let them know that He's a bright and morning star.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Let them know
sir.
that He's a way out of nowhere.
Yes, sir.
Let them know that He's a bridge over troubled water.
Yes, sir.
Let them
Yes,
know
sir.
that He came to Alpha and Omega.
Yeah.
Let them know that He's beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Let them know that He's the chief cornerstone.
Yes, sir.
Let them know that He is our deliverer.
Yes, sir.
For He came into a dying world,
Yes, he did.
born of a baby,
Yes, sir.
in a manger wrapped in swaddling clothes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Came to give sight to the blind.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Came to
did.
open up deaf ears.
Yes, sir.
Made the lame walk and the dumb to talk.
Yes,
We
sir.
got to tell them that one Friday they put an old wicked cross on his shoulder.
Yes, sir.
One Friday they marched him up the hill called Golgotha.
Yes, sir.
Tell them that they placed him in a hole and they stretched him
Yes,
wide,
sir.
hung him high.
Yes, he did.
Tell him that old centurion, the side pierced him in his side.
Yes, he
Tell
did.
him that I heard one day that he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they're doing.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
him after the piercing, the blood and water came running down.
Yes, sir.
Blood for the redemption and water for the cleansing.
Yes, sir.
Tell him they put it in a borrowed tomb. He said, I'll stay there just for a few days and a few nights.
Yes, sir.
Most important, we ought to tell him that because he lives,
Yeah.
we can face tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Because he lives, all of our fear is gone.
Yes, sir.
Because he lives, we have a right to the tree of life. We ought to be ready to go and tell somebody
Yes, sir.
that Christ lives today. That Christ, if you turn your life over to God,
Yeah.
give God your heart and man your hands, you shall be saved.
Yes, sir.
Tell him that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
Yes, sir.
For you and for me.
Yeah.
We ought to be able to tell him today